Raptors, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Raptors make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Good, nice job down low.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now, here's Lillard. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine. That was worth the price of admission. And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Agreed. Fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. Pulls up on the wing. Drexler, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Harden. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for San Antonio. Thompson for the triple. Sinks the three-pointer.
You see, you've got to stay tight and contest Klay Thompson as much as humanly possible. You give him an inch and forget about it.
Lillard with no one around. And he's good on the three ball. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Payton drives in. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, you love the energy out there. Paul George is an extremely confident, extremely versatile player, and he brings a great level of activity to both ends.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
San Antonio again missing. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Lillard from outside. But they get it back. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porzingis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Billups. And stolen by Lillard. To the right side. That's tipped. And stolen by Billups. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Vucevic. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
On the wing, Hughes. Valanciunas in the high post. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 4. Middleton outside. On deep. And the rebound goes to Starks. Here's Iguodala. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Andre Iguodala has got the ability and the frame and the game to score in close. Nicely done.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
It's taken away by Peyton. On the wing, Davis. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Lillard. It's stolen by Davis. Thompson from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Thompson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for San Antonio. Lillard outside. Driving in. It's deflected. Over Peyton. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. On the 3 off target.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Drexler. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
Here's Valanciunas. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't it weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kevin, the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. George, no good. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Adebayo. Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Carter outside. From deep.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Hughes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And it's Davis with the ball for San Antonio. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Now here's Billups. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Adebayo. San Antonio shooting their first free throws here tonight. Free throw good, Adebayo. The Spurs making a switch here. So he gets them both. Raptors leading by 3. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Hughes. Horford has a wide open look. Even on the three-point shot. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Billups goes in. Pass to Adebayo. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Down low, Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
So much of the NBA is about pick-and-roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Jones for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Starks outside with 1 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Carter. Driving the lane.
And wingspan, mobility. Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Davis with the bucket.
In offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
Spurs working the ball around now. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 12 points for Anthony Davis.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry offense once again.
Pass to Love. Outside for George. Knocks it loose. Drexler with the steal. Thompson outside. Now Payton. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Come on now, this guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
Switch here.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Pass to Porzingis for 3. Connects from three-point range. Porzingis has got 5 now.
The impressive range from KP. Kristaps doing work on the perimeter.
Middleton outside. Back to Payton. Thompson with it. He has 6. Pocket 6. Payton attacking. And that one, good.
Well, make no mistake, Klay Thompson is more than just a shooter and scorer. Nice pass there, guys.
Pass to Porzingis. Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. A 2-point game. Drexler with it. Picked up by Love. And Drexler throws it down hard.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Flies the glide in full effect.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Lillard surveying the D. Out to Porzingis. Launches it. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Payton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. The Raptors making a switch here. Marion outside. Back to Davis. 5 on the clock. For the lead. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Now Hughes. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. From outside the arc. That shot off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Payton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And all in that time before dropping in. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for Toronto. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Payton. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Marion outside. Out to Thompson. From deep three-point range. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We'll be back shortly. Live. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here is Lillard. It's to Porzingis. San Antonio with the rebound. Marion left side. And the shot goes in. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
To the inside. Porzingis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
It's Adebayo, top of the key. Outside, Jones. Here's Billups. Here he goes. And he lays it straight in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lillard outside. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Porzingis inside. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Outside, Billups. That one misses. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Stolen by Drexler. And now Billups running the floor all by himself. It's good.
Timeout.
Billups has got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Spurs making a switch here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See
some urgency from him there, sure. Carter inside the three-point line. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. A shot by George, wide open. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
But you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
On the wing, Thompson. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Spurs making a switch here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
It's George on the wing. And George with the stop.
This is how athletic Paul George is, an absolute monster around the rim.
Out to Peyton. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play could be.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Carter looking around. Lillard outside. Outside, George. It's taken away by Peyton.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Here's Drexler going inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Screen by Porzingis. 1:06 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. And it's Carter penetrating. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Into the lane. Yes!
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Drexler outside. Pass to Adebayo. Peyton attacking. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, what a pleasure to have a 7-footer who you can play through, because Kristaps Porzingis, that nice shooting form, carries over to the free throw line. That is crucial.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got it to drop!
Goodbye.
He got it to drop!
Goodbye and good night!
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Thompson for 3. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, David Alt.